Hello again. How y'all doing? Today,
This is not acceptable.
okay. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Are we gonna project the intro again? It happened with the last video as well. Okay. Just having fun. Today, we're gonna talk about the acceptance movement. So we hope you accept this topic. Okay, that's so.
I mean, if they don't accept it, they're on the right video.
Yeah. I'm sure like 90% of the viewers just left after you heard that one. Okay, moving on.
Wait, you say we have viewers?
Fair. I like you, Jimmy. You're a real one.
Love you, dude.
What kind of Ferrari do you want?
This is like Tenacious D. That they only have Lee, and they make a song about Lee. We should do that about our one viewer. You know who you are.
Yeah. We're making a video actually. Okay.
But yeah, let's talk about acceptance.
Now, I think the acceptance movement in recent years has become very misguided. The entire point of the acceptance movement was, as it's called, to accept your conditions, your circumstances, whatnot. But in recent years, it's become more in line with to normalize the exceptions. And this is a big problem. This is a big problem because it normalizes complacency also. If you normalize an exception, you become compliant of it. Okay, complicit, pardon. You become complicit with it. And that's why many people have hijacked the movement just because they're lazy bums. And that's the only way I can explain it. They're lazy bums. What to me is acceptance? Earlier today, was it Puppy, the site on Instagram that basically shares anything and everything?
No idea.
I think it's called Puppy. Anyways, they shared a story of this woman who only has one arm and managed to climb a mountain that's, I think, 2,500 meters or feet. I don't remember which measure it was. But still, climbing a mountain with just one hand is exceptional. It's a prime example of what the acceptance movement is. Okay, I have this ability. I accept it. I still want to do things. I'm going to overcome them, even through my disability. Another example. Recently, I think it was during the Arnold Open, a bodybuilder with Down syndrome won a title, which was a historic moment.
Yeah.
Like,
And the guy was...
yeah,
He put in the work.
yeah, he put in
the work.
That's body positivity.
Yeah.
That's acceptance.
Yeah.
That's what it should be. You understand you have a disability, you accept it, and you work to overcome it. That's what body positive and acceptance should be.
It should
It
be.
isn't when you're lazy. For example, a lot of obese people tend to do it. They tend to say, oh, it's my body, I'm body positive, I accept my body, and do nothing about it. If you accept your body, you should still do things to improve yourself. Willingly or unwillingly, maybe you're in a certain situation. It doesn't matter. You should do everything in your power to overcome it, not to normalize it.
Yeah.
And let me get a bit philosophical here. At the root of the problem, I think it's a power thing. It really is a power thing. Because people who have a certain condition understand that, okay, this condition strips some of my power and some of my capability. I'm going to overcome this. Because I want and I deserve better. People who make it about complacency, about normalizing it, they're just lazy. They understand they don't have the power, so they want to bring the bar down. Yeah, the bar for overcoming my challenges is up here, but why should I climb over when I can bring it down so I can step over? And that's the problem.
Yeah.
Because you start to normalize anything and everything that just shouldn't be normalized. As I mentioned, the most common form, obesity. It shouldn't be normalized. There's a slew of health complications and problems that follow and come with obesity. the fact that we're normalizing it and propagating it, and even in the most ridiculous of cases, backing it up with research, is a huge problem. Because when I said research, usually what happens is, by now we all know that food companies and corporations tend to fund research that, oh, our product, very good, beneficial for you, totally doesn't cause these issues. Oh, you became unhealthy because of our product. Don't worry, that's completely normal. And that's what's happening nowadays.
It's not just
a lot of
nowadays.
nutritionists, a lot of dietitians who write these studies are actively on the payroll of these corporations. And of course, if they're on their payroll, they're going to promote the product. They're going to promote obesity. They're going to promote fats, sugars, whatnot.
If I may
Sure.
interject for a second.
Yeah, it was done anyways.
It's not just recently. In the United States, in the past century, I don't remember which decade, there was a glorification of sugars and how sugars are better than fats.
Yeah.
And that's why the United States has had a problem with obesity in the past 50 years. Because the sugar companies were like, oh, well, no, sugar is much better. That's why in America, bread filled with sugar. You're not eating bread. You're eating a dessert.
Yeah.
And then you come to Europe and you're tasting bread and you're like, wait, what the
You eat
hell?
actual food.
Like, there was a legit research. I cannot quote it right now, but I'll try to find it and link it in the comment in the description. Where, like you said, people who were working for the sugar companies, well, not the sugar companies, but you get what I'm
generalize
saying.
it.
Yeah, they admit that they were forced to write that so their product sells more. And the problem is the research done today, like you said, it's just a selling point. It's nothing more than marketing. It's not research. There was a Norwegian, I think it was a Norwegian university, said that white paint is racist. White paint is racist. And then they dug into it. Do you know who funds that?
Black paint companies.
No.
Some Looney Tunes shit.
Companies who produce paints who are more expensive. Well, yeah, it's gonna do that because they're trying to sell their product.
Yeah.
You need a lot of pigments to produce purple paint. It's one of the hardest paints to produce.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not today, but throughout the years.
Yeah.
That's why paint is the color of royalty. Because only kings had the money to buy that thing.
Yeah.
Well, imagine if that time someone comes and is like, well, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, we shouldn't be using the easy colors to find because they're not good for you. Of course,
Yeah.
it's gonna be research.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is research.
Yeah, look, it's a business practice.
It's spinning.
It's become a business
Yeah,
practice.
it's spinning.
And it wasn't really prevalent to comment back in the day because business theory and economic theory was in its budding stages.
Yeah.
It wasn't developed. Nowadays, like, it's all social conditioning. We know it's on topics, whatnot, yada yada, all of that. But nowadays, people automatically tend to think, okay, because a study said it, it's the definite, absolute fact. Not the case.
And the problem with
Rarely is that
acceptance,
the case, yeah.
the problem with acceptance that I have, like you said, it should be when someone is not, like, they don't have the easy access to something and they accomplish it, like the bodybuilder, like
Yeah.
the woman you mentioned. There was a blind autistic kid on Got Talent or something
Yeah.
who played the piano like a maestro.
Yeah.
Like, that should be the acceptance.
Yeah.
That should be like, you have a
The
barrier.
end goal of the acceptance movement should be overgrowing,
Yes,
not becoming complacent.
exactly. And I
That's
totally
the entire
agree.
point.
And like you mentioned, because today it's mostly hijacked by obese people.
Yeah.
Mostly hijacked by obese people. It's not okay. I am not gonna accept because you are lazy, because you're killing yourself. And I really, if it makes you happy, go with it. But the problem is, just because it's hijacked, it's ruining a lot of people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mention this YouTuber, and I'm so happy with the progress he's having right now. The most famous, most hated mukbang channel of all time, Nikado Avocado.
He's getting better?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
He was a stick when he was a vegan.
Yeah.
He was actually healthy, even though he was a vegan, he was healthy because he took care of his diet. He understood how diets work. Then, he became an omnivore. And he literally became obese, is an understatement. Recently, he's been losing weight.
Yeah.
That's what the acceptance should be.
Yeah.
He's losing weight. He's trying to better himself. Even though it's a condition that he put onto himself, he's still trying to better himself. And that's what acceptance should be. It should not be like, oh, well, he's fat, he's happy. We accept you. No. He's fat, he's happy. But he's putting the effort to better himself. That's what acceptance should be.
Yeah.
And honestly, when I saw the video, it popped up on my recommendation for no reason at all. It was like a commentary channel, but still. I went to his channel, and he's looking so much happier now that he's losing weight.
Yeah.
He's enjoying himself again. Like, yeah, he still cries just for content and everything.
Yeah.
But still, you can see that there's joy in his life. And that's what acceptance should be. But like you said, it's being hijacked with complicity, and
Yeah, that is it.
sadly, not a lot of people are talking about that.
That's why we're here,
To get cancelled.
of course. Hey, what's like...
First time?
Yeah, first time's the charm.
Yeah, 13% of the obese people
Yeah.
eat 52% of the food. Yeah. Yeah. But
You're not wrong.
no, it's a statistic. It's a statistic.
Yeah. Backed by a study. Yeah.
Yeah. By our study, that's correct.
Yeah.
Why?
Because
Trust me,
it's
bro.
our study. Your
Trust me,
source.
bro.
Here.
But let us know your opinion on this topic.
Yeah.
And as always, we'll see you in the next video.
Peace.
Peace.